think we as a country, I mean, if you go back a generation, the idea was if we make China into the WTO, put them in, most favored nation, you do all this. Of course, that sent a lot of American production capacity over to China. And the idea of the American elites thought, well, that'll make China more like us. They won't be a rogue country. They'll respect human rights and maybe become more democratic. And the reality is, not only has that not happened, it's made China very powerful, and the U.S. Elites in the U.S. are the #1 reason why China's as powerful as they are with all that they've done. But not only has it not improved China's political culture, they're arguably worse than they were even 20, 30 years ago. And if anything, not only have the U.S. and the West not influenced them to be more like the Western tradition, they're influencing the West to be more like them. I mean, if you look at how some of these major companies will behave when faced with Chinese disapproval, they will censor, they will do these things. You'll see groveling apologies, all these other stuff. So the whole experiment with China has been a big failure for the United States. And we saw it when COVID first hit. And yes, was there a lot of panic, but people wanted things like masks and all these other things. And all of it was being produced in China. And they basically controlled all this. And they have a lot of control over a lot of important components to our economy, which affects our national security. And so I think that the U.S. As a whole should be disentangling from China, but certainly our investment should be disentangling.